We're gonna laugh. Hopefully no one had something spicy. Yeah, but if you did, we have trash buckets at the back in case you puked. Alright, so I'm gonna be introducing a dreamer by day, an adventurer by night. They don't pay me enough for this. A globe-trotting martial artist with a skateboard in one hand and a passport in the other. Ready to flip life script with a dash of charm and a sprinkle of ambition. Wow. I'm not done. Imran is a public speaker and an event organizer. He navigates life with a spirit turned to adventure, an open heart to love, and a soul captivated by the beauty in every step of the journey. Oh my God, this is the cutest thing I'll ever say. Oh yeah, by the way, you can check his Instagram handle at the Amazing Iram, where he shares his skateboarding, skiing, surfing, snowboarding, and travel experiences. This guy is multi-talented. Please, you all should start clapping by now. You all should be clapping by now. I bring to you my big man. By the way, I met this guy. Don't worry, I'll tell you the story about him. He's about to make us laugh today. All right, you guys, louder, louder, louder. Let's go. You have the mic.
Hello everyone, my name is Imran, as my buddies already introduced me. I was expecting more of the Canadian crowd today because I'm going to be teasing the Canadians. I know Maddie's here. Yes! So yeah, let's begin. Has anyone of you heard the standard greeting on a driveway? Yeah, a couple of you get it. Welcome to Tim Hortons. Can I take your order? Well, recently I've been to Tim Hortons. I didn't get that greeting. I didn't get it at all. I just drove through a little driveway and the voice behind the talk box said, "Would you like the farmer's breakfast sandwich?" I was like, that's not how it works, Tim Hortons. You just look through your little drive-through camera and you said, this big guy must be wanting the breakfast sandwich. I was upset. I said, no, try again, guess again. She tried to backpedal a little bit. She said, I'm sorry, sir, what would you like to order? I said, no, you started this. Now you're going to finish it. What would I like to order? I made her go through the whole menu. Before I was like, maybe I did want the breakfast sandwich. You know, you go to some cities in Canada and the number of Tim Hortons is a bit uncomfortable. Like you drive through a little, with the fifth one and you said, oh, is this like a Tim Hortons theme park? Are we sure they're just selling coffees and donuts? Canadians are like, that's a Dunkin' Donuts, that's a Dunkin' Donuts. Well, yeah, well in India, we don't have Dunkin' Donuts on every block. Tim Hortons is like India's stop sign. You know, these days they've got Tim Hortons in India also. And every time I see Tim Hortons India, I only have one thought. Don't force your culture on us. You know, I feel like the map of Canada is a bit unfinished. You know, it's very detailed on the east coast and just wide open spaces on the west. It feels like somebody was working on it, they fell asleep. And the boss comes and says, are you done? Yeah, I'm done. I just got some name, Prince Edward Islands and Nova Scotia and so much land. Newfoundland. Boss, are you done? Yeah, I'm done. Colombia, that's a country, okay? British Columbia. I've been to British Columbia. It's not very British or Colombian. Vancouver was like a rainy Seattle. I spent a week in Vancouver and somehow it rained for 2 weeks. You know, you guys had fun naming Vancouver out there. Vancouver City, Vancouver, North Vancouver, South Vancouver, just not in Vancouver. You washing the street, you get a Vancouver. Everybody gets a Vancouver. Everybody gets one. You know, it does appear to me you guys struggle a little bit in naming things. Like Regina, Moose Jaw. Do you want people to go to those places? You know, Canada starts off pretty normal on the East Coast, but the further east you go, the crazier it gets. It's like Newfoundland. Newfoundland is like boom, 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 boom. Newfoundland is like that crazy uncle that you don't introduce to your friends until you've known them for a long time. You're like, I don't want them to figure out my grandparent. Like everything is crazy in Newfoundland. Newfoundland, like, what time zone would you like to be in? Would you like to be in the same time zone as Maritimes? We'll go half hour early. Well, time zones in the world are done by the hour. We'll go half hour. Okay. Well, final housekeeping. Is the Newfoundland 2 words or 3 words? 1 word. You know, there are other places in Canada. For example, you have British Columbia, where you have mountains and you've got the beautiful lakes, movies, just like your California. And then you have the Alberta, where you have oil and cowboys, just like your Texas. And then you have Saskatchewan, where we have established all the perverts live. And then you have Manitoba. Well, Manitoba is that friend that you invite last to the party. Only because you forgot they existed. And Manitoba picks up on Winnipeg. Like, I came to Winnipeg like 6 months ago, and it was so cold. My friend in the Toronto were teasing me, you're going to Winnipeg, you might like the cold weather. You're going to Winnipeg, get a coat. I was like, I'm not sleeping outside. And then I got to Winnipeg, and I said, oh, they're right. They kind of nailed it. You know, it's so cold in Winnipeg that sometimes you forget. And then it's like 50 blue, 50. Well, by the way, at that point, it doesn't really matter. It's Celsius or Fahrenheit. It's just kind of hell. It's just bad. And then you forget that it's so cold outside, and you get outside and you say, oh. And that's why your national anthem starts that way. You say, oh, Canada. I'm convinced more than half of you don't know the rest of the word. Oh, Canada, the pipes are calling. Oh, Canada. Well, in Winnipeg, people are so nice, people are so sweet. They kept apologizing. Oh, sorry about the weather, sorry it's so cold. It's like, I'm almost positive it's not your fault. But they kept apologizing. Oh, sorry about the weather. Finally, I was like, did you not pay your bill or something? The weather works differently up here? No, that's not the only difference between Canada and India. There are other differences. So it's just not bacon and healthcare. Well, I don't understand your airport codes, like YW pound sign. Like YW pound sign representing, YW pound sign. Toronto, YYZ. Well, I don't know why. Well, of course it makes sense because the first Y stands for why not? And the second Y say like, why you're asking? And then Z is like, see you later. All right, thank you very much, guys.